I'm Lobi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Dad. Hi, Audrey and Evan. Hello, Ash. Hi, K Noon. Also, hello, everyone and everyone watching YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I cannot see your comment right now, but I always go back and reply, as many of you already know. And hello, Go. Thanks for joining in. I hope everyone's been having a wonderful week. I'm feeling better. I'm not completely healed yet, but better. Still have a little congestion, as you could probably hear it in my voice. And oh, hello, Guanyan. Hello, Julie. Thanks for joining on Facebook. So, as of course, today is Friday, another wonderful day for us to meditate, and it's level 4, longer silence. Also, another extra special thing is tonight is right before our Kathina ceremony. So here in Toronto, or at least our center here, we have our Kathina ceremony tomorrow. As last week I was in Regina, they had their ceremony there, and as I mentioned before, thank you so much for our accumulated donations to join together in offering a Katina robe. So we have made it up to 3,000 Canadian dollars. I am so very joyous and happy that we got to do this. I am just very awestruck and kind of speechless. It's amazing that we were able to gather this much in such a short time. And I'm very glad that we got to do this donation together. As in Buddhism, whenever we make a donation together as a team, it's like we are connecting our good energies together so we can meet again and continue to do goodness together. Excuse me. So I'm very glad that we got to do this very big donation together, as I hope that we can continue to do more and more goodness in the future. Oh, hello, Ringo. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, today's our level 4, longer silence. But of course, take your time. There's no need to force, no need to push. Allow yourself to enjoy this mini vacation, as many of us regular meditators need that mini vacation and need to remember it's a mini vacation, not to force yourself to make it happen, because that never works. Okay? So, as we practice, take your time, take it easy. Don't rush, don't force. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? And hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, as always, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And remember to allow yourself to relax. Take it easy. While we do have the balance of relaxation and awareness, you shouldn't focus too much on trying to focus. Putting too much emphasis on focus can make you feel strain, pain, and discomfort. There is such thing as too much. For example, if you're too relaxed, you may end up falling asleep. And sleep is still not bad, but you only get half the benefit. Same with focus. If you have a very strong focus, it might be laser focused, but you feel uncomfortable. Again, only half the benefit. But sadly, it actually has a detriment also. Having that extra focus too strongly actually makes us feel uncomfortable and actually makes it more difficult to move forward. So we get the balance. Relax your body, relax your mind with a gentle focus. Just like watching TV or binging Netflix. Why we can sit there for hours just staring at a box. Because we have that perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. So take your time. Give yourself this much needed break. Relax your body. Relax your mind. And as you allow yourself to let your mind slow down, begin to rest by letting it stay with just one thing rather than everything. It allows our mind to clear itself naturally, comfortably. Clearing our mind is like trying to clear dirty water or more cloudy or murky water. If the water is dirty with dust or dirt, you could try stirring the water, but what happens? It actually stays murky longer. But if you leave the water alone, little by little, slowly but surely, the dust and particles will settle to the bottom, allowing the water to be clean and clear again. So don't force, don't push, don't stir your thoughts around. You don't have to force them to stop, and you don't have to try to push them away. Instead, we simply observe. You can acknowledge the thought, knowing what it is, understanding what it is, but leave it at that. There's no need to critique, find reason or fault. Just leave it be. Letting them just float by like clouds in the sky. And just like clouds, some clouds look like something familiar or something important. But in the end, they are simply clouds, simply thoughts. Allow them to pass. No problem. Take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. As my master has given us great advice. In Thai, he says, to improve, the words he used are yom, yud, and yen. Yom means to accept. Accept that whatever experience you have now is what you have right now. It doesn't mean it won't get better. It doesn't mean you'll be stuck here. It's just accept what it is right now. From there, yud. Yud means to stop, as in stopping your mind from continually wandering or trying to make something happen. And eventually, yen. Yen means cold or cool, as in your mind is calm and peaceful, cool and comfortable. So as we practice, remember to allow yourself to accept whatever experience you have now. It's another way of reminding ourselves to let go, letting go of our expectations, which tend to hold us back because we're not accepting that we are at the point we are right now, always trying to do more or try to create more. And that's where we need to stop, slow down, take our time, and then enjoy the calm, cool peace. No matter what level you're at, just like the temperature of water. If the temperature of the environment is very hot, even warm water can feel cool and comfortable. While if you're in a place where the environment is very cold, that same cold water, or that seemed to be warm, can feel icy cold. So allow yourself to adjust. Take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Feel free to adjust if you need to. And allow yourself to center. Sam Mo Arahang Sam Mo Araham. Samma. Araham. Now, let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, so let us begin spreading loving kindness, sending out this good energy from within you, as now our mind is a bit more calm, a bit more peaceful, sending out this good energy. Let it spread out, filling the city, filling the state or province. Spread it out far and wide, filling the country, the surrounding country, filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. As we send out this good energy, thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we spread loving kindness, let us make a wish for ourselves, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sapphe Buddha Parapata Pajeka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sappaputtanupavena Sappathammanupavena Sappasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhagwantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Remember to take a moment to notice how you feel right now. That moment to consider or check and see how you're doing. As it's something you hear me say every time, but it's that important to notice that difference. It helps you continue to move forward, to notice what worked, what didn't work. That way, whatever works, we keep at it. What doesn't work, we know to try our best not to do that again, or start to adjust. And as I have realized, I had some technical difficulties again, as it happens, as that's something that happens generally. I actually started saying loving kindness at least 3 or 4 minutes before I started, but the microphone didn't turn on yet. So that's why a little late. And then I seemingly went faster. Not only that, YouTube, I couldn't see the comments. So now let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Stacy. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Hakuzo. Hello, Ellen. Pop Chick, Terry, Sue. Who else is here? Okay. Thank you so much for sending in the comments. And here on Zoom, hello, Kaleem. Hello, Denise. And hi, Mom. So, as always, remember to keep up your practice. Meditation is something that we do regularly, just like how we shower for the body. The meditation is a shower for your mind. So I hope you all keep up. It doesn't have to be long. A little bit a day can go a long way. So I hope you all keep up your practice and notice how you start to change. And it tends to be a change for the better. Either you notice the bad habits you have and start to, or begin to stop, or begin to change. And then you might also notice you begin to create better habits. So give yourself time to notice those little things. Little by little, you'll notice that you continue to do what's best for you as you continue to keep that mind calm and peaceful. Okay, so as always, I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions, and actually before that again, if you came in later, I want to say I'm just so very glad that we got to come together and make this donation of 3,000 Canadian dollars. I am so impressed and very, very joyous of how all of us came together to make this donation together. As Kathina is a very important event in the Buddhist for the Buddhists. It's a robe offering ceremony, and also it tends to be the biggest fundraising event for the temple. So this donation will help make sure that I'm still here, as well as be able to keep the lights on, and also go toward helping us find a new place and be able to have our own actual place instead of renting. As we know, renting is great for short term, but it's like you're kind of throwing money into the dirt and expecting something to grow because it doesn't really pay back. But if you have an investment of a house, then at least if we change, we can sell that and it helps us. So we're hoping that we'll get to find one soon. So again, thank you so much. I'm so very glad that tomorrow I'll get to offer this donation to our temple as a representative of our whole group. All of us here are late night meditation buddies. So thank you again for everyone who donated. Okay, so now I open the floor to the questions. Let's see here. I see a few on YouTube already. I'm very glad I refreshed so I can see it. So Haguzo says, do you think it's okay to be a tiny bit uncomfortable to give you just enough focus not to fall asleep during meditation? Actually, yes. For some people who realize that you tend to be too comfortable or you tend to fall asleep, yes, a little bit of discomfort just to kind of keep yourself there. It's in a way, it's your own way of adjusting to kind of remind yourself to get back. But eventually, you'll be able to not have to have that discomfort. You'll be able to let go of that and be okay. It's really that balance of how well you're able to keep your mind there. But yes, since we tend to focus best on our body, that's why there are many techniques that focus on the body. Some actually do tell you to focus on the pain, which, as I've mentioned before, I don't recommend because it requires you to sit completely still, not to move at all, and force through the pain. It takes hours. So we don't always have hours of time. It's meant mostly for monks. Because monks, we have more time to practice, so we can try that out. So in this case, if you know that you tend to fall asleep, a little bit of discomfort, little bit, not like poking yourself with something sharp or something like that. Okay, but yes, I know what you mean. Like having a little discomfort. For example, let's say as you're sitting and your back just slightly hurts, or just enough where it's like a little stretch. That's okay, but don't do it too long. Okay, pretty much in a way like having that extra stretch just when you're starting to fall asleep. That way you're not purposely staying in pain. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I'm falling asleep. Okay, whoop. It's almost like you're kind of pinching yourself to remind yourself to wake up. Okay, so like that, okay, but not physically, not purposely being in pain the whole time. That's too much. Okay, so yes, very good adjustment if you make that adjustment to kind of wake yourself up a little, but it doesn't need to be harsh or too much. Okay, a little bit, little discomfort is okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Hagusa. Good one. All right, a question from Lisa. Should we have a great kindness to animals enough though they growling at you? Oh, yes. Now, this is the thing. With animals, when they growl, they do something that makes it seem kind of threatening. It's because they're scared. And they can't communicate in other ways. So that's the way of making them go, "Arr." Think of a chihuahua. Tiny little dog, very aggressive. It's actually scared, but it's doing its best to seem big by making a lot of noise. That way, that's it's kind of its own way of coping and trying to keep people at bay. Oh, right. So whenever an animal is growling, you could just it's okay. It's just a little scared, and but it doesn't actually try to do anything. If it does run at you, okay, yeah, you should defend yourself or get away. But in general, uh, they tend to just kind of try to act the part. Have you ever seen the clip where they have these two dogs, where they're the door between them? There's like a metal fence, and they're just barking and being so angry at each other, rah, 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 barking at each other. And then when they move the fence out of the way, they're totally cool. Nothing's wrong. They don't bite. They don't try to bark or growl at each other. And then when they close the gate again, then they start growling again. It's kind of like that, like the joke of having a friend, like having a friend behind you, and they'll say like, "Don't hold me back, don't hold me back," and they're pretending to hold them back, just to make it seem like they're more ferocious than they really are. It's kind of like that. So the best thing is to try our best to share that loving kindness, be as peaceful as you can with every being. The thing is, as you do that, they start to feel it. Animals can feel it faster than humans. We're too busy distracted with everything in the world, especially our phones. Our phones really make us distracted from everything. So when this is why when we meditate, we tend to be much more centered and more aware of things. You'll start to feel different energies, and it sounds very very hippie and like mystical, but it's real. It's just that when you feel it, you go, oh, it's more like that feeling of it feels safe right here, or it feels okay, or it feels something's wrong. Like that kind of instinct feeling in behind, like that gut feeling. That's what it is. It's that now you're experiencing it more because you're more aware of it. So while we hear about the gut feeling, this and that, yeah, that's real too because it's you starting to feel it. So our best thing to do, be as peaceful as you can. As when you are peaceful, the animals feel it. They don't feel that they need to be ferocious or anything. And sometimes, like I said, they sometimes it's just an act, just to make sure that they are safe. Okay. Thank you for your questions, and I hope you're very safe around all animals. As I myself have had a lot of interesting experiences with big animals, where people go, "You were that close to it." Uh, so, like I said, constantly spreading loving kindness is because I have a thing with mosquitoes. They just love my blood, and I've nearly died because of mosquito bites when I was in Thailand. So I'm always spreading loving kindness. That's what my teachers have taught me, and it does help. It actually makes less of them bite, and sometimes it's like they'll come by and just like hang out for the warmth and then fly away. It's so interesting. But one time, we had a retreat in New York, and it was at night, so we could kind of see the stars from where we are. And I remember there were two gentlemen outside just talking, enjoying the stars at night. And I happened to walk back to the cabin, and there's an apple tree near the main cabin, and an apple fell out of the tree. We're like, huh? Now, B being a curious guy and like to explore, I shine my light over there. I don't see anything, so I walk over to where the apple fell. Then I look upward, and I notice a branch is furry. One of the tree branches is furry, and it's black, and it has fingers or toes. And I'm like, trees don't have that. And I look again, it's a bear. It was a black bear. Uh, Good thing it was a baby, and it freaked out and it just ran the other direction. So yeah, calm. This in this case, I could say this was not exactly very smart, but you know, keeping calm, always peaceful. You can have some funny experiences, but continue to share that loving kindness. It's a really good energy. Okay. All right. Then, any other last minute questions or wonders before we go? Then, again, reminder. Uh, this this month is a little funny as the schedule is coming to a close. As this so next week, as I told you guys before, Saturdays. Unfortunately, I can't do the classes right now, but there should be someone else leading. And then next week we'll have Monday and Wednesday, but then there's going to be full moon on Friday. So remember, oh, oops, there will be full moon. And then the week after that, I'll be going to Europe. So I have only 4 more sessions left that I'll be able to do while still here in the States or here in the continent of North America. And then uh, I'll have to say bye for the time being, and then I'll come back after that nice little break. And of course, I'll get to see Long Sumit, who also misses all of you, as if the timing wasn't so different, we would get to do this together, even if we're disconnected or in different areas. But I hope you all, I hope to give you all a blessing. So, especially since tomorrow is Katina, as our generosity, our donation will be given tomorrow, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone. Good night.